Another day, another gross day.
Mm, mm. This is a cheery episode.
So I found something interesting, totally last minute, unplanned, flying by the seat of my trousers.
This is a really low effort episode, isn't
This
it?
is very low effort. Like,
Well, well,
um,
well tell them about your van, Jeff.
my van? Oh my
Your
gosh, yes.
van.
Like, I found multiple things in my van from whoever drove this previously. There's a bunch of almonds in the little like side door thing.
Go back. Just
There's
straight
just
inside the
straight
thing.
inside, just loose, with all the dirt and gunk and dust from, just being an open thing. There's a cigarette burn next to the cup holder, but that's super old, and I reported that a long time ago. And then there's a piece of gum just stuck to my. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it was stuck just in front of the gear shifter. That was just gross. But now that I'm looking all over this dash, I'm seeing more cigarette burns. Like there are little melted pock marks of, ugh, yeah. Anyway. So low
Jeff, do
effort
you
day,
accidentally work for a trucking company from the 80s?
maybe,
70s? From the
maybe.
70s? Oh
Uh,
my gosh.
I saw Dispatch smoking in their van yesterday, just not caring at all.
Oh boy. Oof.
I
Time
mean,
to move on.
it was -10. I will say that.
Oh,
It was -10, but whatever.
and I'm
Um,
sick with whatever the kid brought home. I don't know what, but my head's angry and my nose is full of clear fluid. It's not
you,
fun.
that's
Hmm.
disgusting. Well, this is probably going to be not fun. Like the bar is set very low here. I'm hoping for a 5 out of 10 from you, maybe a
Heck
two
yeah.
potatoes, but we'll see. Maybe it will, because I haven't read this. I haven't proofread this. We're just gonna go for it.
Go ham.
All right. I said, all right, to ChatGPT, write me a 500-word story where the Scooby Doo crew joins the DEA on a raid to take down Walter White from Breaking Bad. And this one actually got a title.
Oh, oh, good.
Yeah. So Scooby Doo and the Mystery of the Blue Crystal.
Oh, oh boy. Oh man, I really hope we're past the days of demonetization because that one would have. Yikes!
Ooh.
The blue crystal. I'm
Oh,
all for it. I'm all for it, Jeff.
here we go. Buckle up. Uh, the Mystery Inc. gang sat in the back of an unmarked DEA van. The tension thick in the air. Velma adjusted her glasses, because of course she does. So let me get this straight. Walter White, also known as Heisenberg, is the mastermind behind the most dangerous meth operation in the Southwest? Like, you,
Not pulling any punches today.
like, you mean we're busting the guy from the news? Zoinks! Shaggy gulped, clutching Scooby Doo, who whimpered in agreement. The DEA agent, oh dang, they gave him a name. Agent Schrader smirked. That's right, kids. And we could use your knack for solving mysteries to help track him down. We got a lead that White's cooking in an old. Oh my God. I don't know. I can't remember anything about the show because my mom and dad watched it in like insanity land, hard times, wherever. Um, I don't know where it's set. So I don't know if this is a Looney Tunes or a Scooby Doo reference, but here it is. We got a lead that White's cooking in an old warehouse outside Albuquerque. Um,
Okay.
That might be in the show. I don't know. I don't know. But okay. But he's a slippery one. You up for it? Fred leaned forward, a determined look on his face. If it means stopping a dangerous criminal, we're in. Daphne adjusted her purple headband, sighed. I just hope I don't ruin my outfit crawling through some old meth lab.
Jeff, we need that on a T-shirt. That's accidentally funny stuff right there.
I
Well,
oh that
I
is
just
oh
that is if we ever make merch, that's a candidate for a shirt. I just don't want to get my outfit dirty crawling through it. Oh
oh
wow.
oh
That's gold right there. Not potato
oh
worth gold, but it's an honorable mention, that's for sure.
oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, as the van screeched to a halt outside the warehouse, the team piled out. The DEA agents readied their weapons while Mystery Inc. stuck to their usual strategy, splitting up. Oh, here's ChatGPT with the jokes. Uh, Fred, Daphne, and Velma crept around the back while Shaggy and Scooby stayed near the entrance, hoping to avoid trouble. Unfortunately, trouble had a habit of finding them.
Oh,
The where
ChatGPT, can you please scale up the campy? It's just not campy enough yet.
here I thought, honestly, that I'd break David somehow, but I find myself breaking.
Boy, I
Dang
love
it.
it. I'm all for it.
Oh. The warehouse doors burst open, and a scruffy man with an unkempt beard, Jesse Pinkman, ran out, nearly knocking Shaggy over. Yo, cops! He's inside, man! This is messed up! Jesse shouted before diving behind a dumpster. Fred and the others rushed inside as a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness. Walter White stood in his signature pork pie hat and glasses, his cold blue eyes locked onto them.
They're blue from all the meth.
So,
Is that our
oh,
game?
oh my God. So, the DEA bought a bunch of meddling kids to take me down, he sneered. Pathetic. Velma, oh my God. Okay. Velma held up.
ChatGPT, write a story about Walter White taking over the spice trade on Dune.
That's the next one. Um, we Velma held up a notepad. Um, we analyzed traces of a blue crystalline residue in multiple locations that combined the witness testimonies and your known connections to local distributors all point to one thing: you're Heisenberg. Uh, Walter smirked, unfazed. And what do you plan to do about it? Because I don't see a badge on any of you. Fred snapped his fingers. That's where the DEA comes in.
That would be a really good overseas bootleg T-shirt right there.
Oh,
Fred snapping his fingers, saying, "That's where the DEA comes in."
oh, right on.
Too good. That is good. That
Oh,
is really good. That's where that DEA comes in.
oh.
Jeff. Oh, that upgraded the potato rating right there.
Are we gonna get one more? If there's one more of these one-liners, we have to make it 5 out of 5.
It's got to be 5 out of 5. Right now, it's a solid 3.
Yeah.
It's funny, but also it's weird. It's still a little too AI. But
Yeah.
if you're right, if we get one more one-liner,
Uh,
yeah, it's nope, that saves it.
uh, right on cue, the agents stormed in, weapons drawn. Walter White, hands where we can see 'em. But Walter had planned for this. He pulled the remote from it. Oh no.
Oh, oh what? No,
He
no,
he pulled the
Walter,
remote.
buddy, remember the good. Be good, Walter. Be good.
He pulled the remote from his pocket. One step closer, and we all go up in smoke.
Oh my God.
Daphne gasped, "He's rigged the place." As the standoff escalated, Shaggy and Scooby accidentally knocked over a stack of barrels, sending chemicals spilling across the floor. Fumes filled the air, and Walter coughed, momentarily distracted. Fred saw the opportunity. "Now, Scoob!" Scooby Doo, in a rare moment of bravery, lunged and chomped down on Walter's arm, making him drop the detonator. The DEA agents tackled
The
him,
fucking
s-
gosh.
slapping handcuffs on him as he shouted in frustration. Walter White was led away. Agent Schrader patted Fred on the back. "Gotta admit, kid, you and your friends did good today." Velma. Ugh, Velma pushed up her glasses. "Just another mystery solved." Shaggy sighed in relief. Like, can we go home now? I need a snack. Scooby Doo grinned. "Ruby, Ruby."
Wait, what? What did Scooby say?
He just said Scooby Dooby Doo. That's all he said.
That was it. No, what? That's it. That's all he said.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, 3 out of 5. Then we said it, and I'm a parent. I'm a good dad. I fall through on my promises, Jeff.
I
Three out of
love
five.
I love how Jesse's only contribution is, "Yo, cops, he's inside, man. This is messed up." Like
That's it.
that, like I swear he said each of those words in different contexts. Like,
And it put it together like a ransom note.
yeah, those are the top 5 words that Jesse has ever said in Jesse's whole life. And then it just chose those five that and the fact that Velma just starts monologuing with him just standing there and he's not tied up, there's no traps, like
Yep.
that removes the whole potato and a half for me. Like she just starts monologuing out of nowhere. Like, what?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That. Yep. But what were the one-liners though? They were very
uh,
funny.
Fred snapping his fingers, and then "That's where the DEA comes in," and
That's where the DA
and
comes
then
in.
shoot, where's
I
the
don't
other
want to
one?
crawl through. Oh, what was it? I don't want
Daphne
to.
said it. Where is
He
it?
said she doesn't want to crawl through and
"I
get
just
her
hope I
dress.
don't ruin my outfit crawling through some old meth lab."
That's so funny. Oh my gosh, dude!
Oh, this is
Wow,
true. This is true. Like garbage tier.
this is
This
yes.
is this is just bad.
This is just
And
except for those glimmers of goodness. The rest of it is just so dumb.
I mean, like, I think that part of the problem is that it's dealing with the dumb of
The show.
the show. Yeah, because you're right. When it was like I think that the dumb was intentional at that one moment where you're like, "Oh, you can't get any more campy," or whatever it is you said. Like,
Yeah, ChatGPT.
Oh, oh,
He
the
could
the
find start camping them.
unfortunately, unfortunately, Trouble had a habit of finding them. Like,
Yeah,
yes,
I don't, they
that
have to
was,
say that. That's
yeah,
required.
yes. That may be our second potato, like,
Yes.
or a half a potato to bump it up
Yeah.
to three potatoes
Oh,
with those other two. Like,
oh my gosh.
because it's true to the show. Um, all right, well, out of 10, what do you think? Like, as far as
Bro, I think you're right. I think it's a 5 out of 10. That was I'm glad you had to come up with it on the spot because I think you would have been tempted to just toss this one. But I we gotta stick with the crap too. Yes.
see, well, I mean, I'll be really interested to see like if we get any kind of our one listener, whoever listened to us one time, we love you.
The one person who cared to check us out
Yeah, like,
in
bro,
Australia.
like you sir are amazing. Good Lord, my guy, whoever you are. I can't remember what the hell I was gonna say. This is just so garbage. I can't even think right now. Like the level
I know.
of junk. I would honestly say four. I think if it was me,
Yeah.
I'd say four.
Give it a 4. I give it a. It's a coin toss for me because it at least it follows it follows the show. I hated Scooby Doo growing up.
Oh my
I could
gosh!
tell it.
Wow. Tell me how you
I
really
could
feel.
tell. I could tell as a kid that it was dumb. Like, I was picking up on the fact that this show was stupid. Like, I didn't need my dad to walk in and be like, "What do you watch?" Like, I knew it was dumb. But like, this just, oh my gosh! But it's funny. It is funny. I do love your random idea of having them helping the DEA busting Walter. That was funny. I think that that's why it's a 5 for me.
Yeah.
Is there's enough funny that I was able to laugh my way through it. But that's what but potato wise, right? It's just like I'm gonna end up hungry.
I wonder
It's not
if I had
gonna
given it a
sustain
higher
me.
word count, what it would have done. Uh, like I,
Yeah.
because the trouble, it could have been that Breaking Bad, unfortunately, is a very, very intricate show, and
Yes.
I wonder if it was having trouble with the campiness versus campy Scooby Doo versus very in depth like Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder if saying like 700 words would have maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Uh
It would have given it a bit more room to work.
yeah, yeah. And um I mean like
Oh my
the
gosh.
I'm still hung up on the Velma thing that she just holds up a clipboard out of nowhere. And then the three times that she says anything are pushes up glasses, says something, holds up
Yes.
notepad, says something, pushes up glasses again. Like like she, I cannot get over that. I just can't. I just like and unfortunately that's how two-dimensional Velma is. Because it's like, oh
Yes.
yeah, she's the one with the notes, and she's the one with the glasses. Yes, it's Velma, all right. Now you just need
And
to
now
drop a
she's a
reference about
VP
her
working at
turtleneck.
Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
Now she's a VP at Microsoft. I know. It's like the classic thing of like, oh, these nerds. Never mind that they built the nuclear fission like capabilities of America, or like, man, these guys are stupid.
I mean,
And
I
then
can't.
turn around and they make Silicon Valley surprise Pikachu. Like what? How did they ever do this? Maybe they read something. That didn't do it.
Well, I mean, like, okay. So with Velma, correct me if I'm wrong, because the only two shows that
Hmm.
I really remember are the old one,
Yeah.
and then the really good one that I can't remember who made it, if it was Netflix. The one where they're younger, like it's like the prequel kind of show that was actually really good.
Oh, was
Um,
it? I never watched it.
oh, it was actually good. Like
Ah.
it was,
Ah.
it was real. Not the Netflix one with the Indian gal. No, 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 no. Like,
Yeah.
man, yeah, it was actually legitimately good. Like, it explains why Fred is obsessed with like the whole uh like the Rue Goldberg machine trap deal. Like
Uh-huh.
they find a way to justify that. Um and apparently like I forget whose hometown they're in. Like if it's Daphne's or who the heck it is. But like it's this town that's known for like spooky mysteries and stuff. Like it's like a tourist trap basically.
Right. Right.
Um and so it's like the town's thing, and so they just get exposed to, it's like this is everyday life, that there's some, you know, goofy special effect thing that's happening, and now someone's like weaponizing it somehow. But
Uh-huh.
I forget if in that one, if it's real, if it's real, or if it's just the whole like man,
If it's a retcon.
if these well, I mean, like, I don't, because they've done some stuff where they're like, oh yeah, you know, these are zombies, and and you know that stupidity, um,
Yeah.
like, which some of those shows were kind of good, but they also weren't Scooby Doo. The whole point of it was that there was it wasn't real. Like you thought it was real, but it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Someday maybe it would be. Or they would throw in a joke about Scooby Doo actually running into a ghost.
Yeah,
You know,
and
but it
that's
wasn't ever the thing to be scared of, was
no.
actually real.
Well, and that's why I wasn't crazy about the actual movie. I mean, okay, if you're not a Scooby Doo fan, which I'm not saying that I am, like the movies
Yeah.
are still funny, like in a weird Ghostbusters kind of way,
Yeah, that's
but
what people say. Yeah.
they weren't. It was, I mean, like basically, I feel like anything where the monsters are real is basically fan
Right.
fiction at this point. Like that's basically what it is.
Oh my gosh.
But
Well, there we go. That was a good one for being
I
terrible.
I had fun. I had fun.
See, this is why I'm like, we don't have to worry about it being good. We don't have to write good stuff. We don't have to make sure
Ugh.
we want to make sure our prompts are
Oh
are
my.
consistently like not creating total nonsense that you can't even follow. But like, yeah, the content of the story is not nearly
Well,
as important.
the scary thing is that I can see both Fred and Daphne saying those two one-liners. That's the
Yes.
disturbing. Like I can see the t-shirt in my head with like comic book font and
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Yes.
ugh, it's painful and yeah. It's
Beautiful.
just, oh
Beautiful.
man.
Glorious.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it is. It is to see, the creation that you randomly created turn against you with levels of camp not yet seen before man. Like,
That's exactly it. You're getting
yes, Jeff, this kind of
it.
pain infliction on oneself is exactly what we've been going for this whole time.
Well, perfect. There we
All right.
go. We recorded another week's worth of content, Jeff.
My
We did it.
gosh. Yippee-ki-yay.
Slowly but surely.
All right. See ya.
See you, boyo.